There are many ways to beat a defender 1v1, but one of the most humiliating ways is to put the ball through the defender's legs. So today, I'm going to teach you 3 easy nutmegs. So for all 3 of today's nutmegs, there's going to be 2 phases. The first phase is to bait the defender in reaching for the ball, which creates a gap between their legs. And the second phase is to slot the ball through. So let's have a look at the first skill here. The best place to use this one is on the sideline because we're reenacting like we're going to perform a V-cut, which is to drag it back and then push it with the inside of our foot. So most defenders will read this and try and block the ball, so you can turn this into a nutmeg opportunity. So the first phase of the movement is to drag the ball back. As we drag the ball back, the defender's typically going to reach for that ball, and as you can see, the gap's created through their legs. Then you're going to use the outside of the same foot and slot the ball through and control the ball on the other side. That's one variation of it. A second variation, we can use our foot furthest away from the ball, perform the same movement, drag it back towards us once again. Defender's going to lunge for the ball. Then we use the outside of the opposite foot, flick it through, and off we go. The second nutmeg is a great one to use on the wing once again when the defender's approaching from the middle of the pitch. A perfect example of this one is Lionel Messi on James Milner, and instead of using a movement of the ball to bait the defender, we're going to use our body to bait the defender. So I have the ball at my feet, I'm going to make it seem like I'm going to travel down the wing, and I'm going to use my body to lunge forward. That's going to make the defender step, and as you can see, creating a gap between the legs. Then we're going to use the outside of our opposite foot to push it through, and then we can retrieve the ball on the opposite side, and now the defender has their back to you, so now you can accelerate away, and they're going to have to turn a whole 180 degrees before they start chasing after you. And the third and final nutmeg is another good one that you can use on the wing, but you can also use one in the middle of the pitch. So this one's a little bit more hidden. So what we're going to do is we're face one-on-one with the opponent, and we're going to step over the ball with our foot furthest away from the ball. So we step across, make it seem like we're going to go down the line. That creates the gap between the defender's legs. And then we're going to use our back foot this time, using the inside of the foot to push the ball through. So once again, we step across that ball. This makes the defender think we're going one way, and then we're going to use our back foot to put the ball through their legs. Then we can get the ball on the opposite side. So there we go, Unisport fam, 3 ways that you can nutmeg an opponent. But before you go, make sure you subscribe to the Unisport channel by clicking the bubble up here. And if you want to learn more sick football skills, click the playlist down here. And to get the latest and greatest football gear, check out unisportstore.com over here. But I'm 7MLC, until next time, I'm out.